I secretly poisoned my wife's water. I acted as if nothing were wrong and handed it to her. Then I made up an excuse and left. I hid in a corner and watched as she drank every last drop. The poison was tasteless. In 6 hours, her heart would stop beating. Sure enough, not long after, my wife passed away. In the days that followed, I pretended to be utterly heartbroken in front of everyone. Until one day, after my family had left, I went to a secluded place. The woman who opened the door for me was the mastermind behind my wife's poisoning. It was all part of our plan. As long as the autopsy went smoothly, I would inherit my wife's estate and start a new life with Anna in another city. But then I received a call from the police, informing me that my wife's body had gone missing from the morgue. I decided to go and investigate for myself. Upon arrival, I learned that half an hour earlier, a security guard had suddenly rushed out onto the street and been struck by a car, sustaining serious injuries and losing consciousness. Surveillance footage showed that he had bolted out of the morgue as if terrified. Shortly after, the police discovered that my wife's body was also missing. Upon hearing this, I breathed a sigh of relief. It meant my plan hadn't been exposed yet. The detective asked if my wife or I had any enemies. I immediately replied that we did not. Then he received a phone call. I took the opportunity to call Anna and asked her to go to the hospital to inquire about the guard's condition and confirm whether the police's account was accurate. After hanging up, I deleted the call log. I then asked the coroner if they had confirmed that my wife had died of a heart attack. The coroner nodded in agreement. I breathed a sigh of relief. This reaction made the detectives suspicious, as I seemed too calm about my wife's death, but they had no evidence. Just as I was about to leave, the entire building suddenly lost power. The officer told me to stay in the office and wait. At that moment, a noise came from the morgue. Following the sound, I walked into the morgue and saw a metal box sitting on the cabinet where my wife's body was kept. Inside were her personal belongings and an empty, sealed bag. Suddenly, I noticed the cabinet door was slightly ajar. I lit my lighter and leaned in to look inside. The sight before me left me utterly shocked.